All right, guys, so today is December 4th. Alexa, pause before we get a copyright violation. Today is December 4th, 5th, something like that. And we got our stuff today. So our stuff took about a month and a half to get here. We packed up October like 26th, but that's expected with the holiday because Thanksgiving kind of slowed things down. So that's right on par for where it should have been. And I'm really excited. We're just kind of prepping the house, making sure everything's out of the way, and trying to have as much space as possible for the movers to get everything in here. I don't have them unpackety boxes. I unpack all the boxes myself. I don't know, I just prefer to do it that way. I like to wash stuff before it gets put away just to make sure like everything's good to go. So I just unpack the boxes myself. So yeah, I'm gonna try to vlog some of it. I haven't vlogged around anybody before, and I don't know how the movers feel about me recording. Like, I don't know, you know how like you see people like out in public and they're like recording, like, I don't know, that's weird. It's my house, so I guess it's a different rule, I don't know. So if I don't record any of them bringing stuff in, I'll try to record some of it like in between, and then if not, then I'll definitely record like trying to get stuff put away and like get situated. So my main goal today is to get the kids' room situated, beds put together, dresser up, clothes put away. I try to do their room first because it gives them some normalcy, and then they can go to bed on time and they have their stuff and they're really excited. We did realize that since our oldest decided to bunk with our youngest, the boys are gonna bunk together now, which is kind of helpful also because now we have a guest space on the 4th floor. And it'll be kind of like a little hangout space for him too, but we realize now that Maddie doesn't have a bed frame because she was using a piece of the bunk bed as her bed frame, so her mattress is gonna have to go on the floor for right now, and I'm just gonna have to find her a bed frame at some point. We're trying not to do everything all at once because it's really expensive, obviously, to move, and there's a lot of stuff that we would like to get, but we're trying to like budget it out and prioritize certain things and not do everything all at once. So her bed frame is pretty high up on the list. She also needs a dresser, so we'll probably do a dresser before we do a bed frame. All of this is probably gonna wait till after Christmas because moving is expensive. We'll figure it out from there. Right now her clothes are just in her closet, which is working. I've toyed with the idea of not getting her a dresser and just doing like a closet organizing system, like with the multiple shelves and hanging space. Just because her room is a little bit smaller, and I feel like it'll be the most helpful with the space that she has, because she does have a lot of really big toys too that will go in her room. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is probably just do like an organizing closet system, which those are a bit cheaper and my husband can install those. So we'll probably do that. The boys have a large dresser that they'll share for now. And I feel like this whole bunking together thing is probably gonna be like a trial basis. I don't know if Braden's gonna do it for like 2 weeks and then want his own space again. Sorry, I thought I heard a moving truck, but it's the air turning on. So I don't know if he's gonna end up then again wanting his own space. So we'll see. He, if you guys follow me anywhere, I've kind of talked about it. He has anxiety as well as ADHD. He has generalized anxiety disorder. So he gets really anxious being by himself, but he also gets really overwhelmed when there's too much stuff going on around him. I feel like maybe he has some like auditory sensitivity issues because he'll lose it. If it's too loud or people are being too crazy, he just has to go to a quiet space. So we're gonna see how it plays out. We're gonna let them do it for a little while and see how it plays out because we have the bed upstairs that is his anyway, if he decides that he wants to go back upstairs, and then I can just easily move his stuff up. It's also one of the reasons we haven't painted at all yet or put anything on the walls because I don't know how the bedroom situation is gonna work out. So it'll be nice to have a guest space because we will have a lot of visitors, and we already do have a lot of visitors. So it'll be nice to have like a dedicated space specifically for them with an actual bed and stuff. But I'm probably gonna end up putting like a desk up there for Braden to do his homework and a comfy chair for him to like go up and read on, and stuff like that. So that's where we're at with the bedroom situation. So I think how that started, my priority list of putting stuff away, and I feel like this is really important because you'll get super overwhelmed if you're like, oh man, I gotta put the whole house away. Like pick spots, pick individual spots that you wanna work on, prioritize what you know that you need right away. Like I know that downstairs in the living room is low priority. They'll get done when they get done. I'm not worried about those. So for me, it's kids' bedroom, our bedroom, kitchen, dining room, living room, downstairs, probably guest space, and then like bathrooms and stuff, the little stuff that gets done at the end. And for me, that priority level is because we need somewhere to sleep. We can eat on the floor. Once the bedrooms are done, those take the longest because I like wash the sheets and they have to set up the beds and then getting the clothes put away. So those are big ones. That's why they're kind of a priority for me. The kitchen, we usually end up doing really easy dinners, leftovers, or ordering pizza or something the day that we're like settling, because it's just too crazy. We went out and got pizza last night for a kids fundraiser. The kids at school had a fundraiser, so we went out and got pizza last night. So we're just gonna do leftovers of that tonight for dinner, and then there's odds and ends food that we can give the kids to if they don't want pizza. Maddie and I love these little soup bowls from Panera that you can pick up at the grocery store. I love the autumn squash, and we both love the baked potato, but I love the autumn squash. It is so good. And we haven't had Panera in like 4 years. So we're gonna do that for dinner. So then the kitchen is my third priority, also because I rewash all the dishes, and I know that that sounds a little extreme. And I do that because number one, I don't know what they look like when they pack them. I wasn't in the kitchen. They could be dusty, dirty. And then I don't know what was in the boxes. Like, yes, they put packing paper and stuff in there. There could be bugs, there could be roaches. And that happens a lot, especially coming from Hawaii, because there are so many bugs there. I anticipate probably bugs unpacking, which I hate, and I'm really glad Alan is here for that, because I can't do bugs. I'll do it if I'm by myself and I have to, because like the kids are here, but I hate bugs. So I rewash all of the dishes and then work on getting the kitchen set up. The kitchen is the mammoth. Like, that takes days. It takes me days to actually get that situated the way that I want, because I'll put stuff in cabinets and then I'll be like, you know what, that doesn't really work there. I want to put it over here instead. And with this being a little bit of a smaller kitchen and a little bit less cabinet space, which it has a lot of cabinet space, the cabinets are just kind of in weird locations. Like, the only two high cabinets have like my cups and my bowls and plates. So then I don't really have one for like mixing bowls and stuff that I have higher in the other house, or all the lower cabinets are the ones that I have to kind of figure out, okay, where are we gonna put stuff? Because I have a lot of empty cabinets on the bottom, so I gotta figure out what to do with those. So kitchen is third priority, just because, again, that takes a really long time, and we can kind of work around what we have in there. Okay, quick update while the moving guys are out hanging out in their truck, because I'm weird and don't like vlogging in front of people. So I started with these boxes, which is all kind of kitchen stuff. So the kitchen is a mess. And I'm not able to start with the kids' room like I originally planned, because they are just bringing the boxes in and trying to get the stuff set up. So this is where we're at right now, but it's progress. I've already got 3 boxes unpacked. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. We got everything in the house last night. We got a lot of boxes unpacked. I did a lot of boxes already. All the major furniture is set up and kind of where it needs to go, except for a few things, which we're gonna try to figure out a little bit later. But I thought I would just show you guys my hair. I thought I would just take you along today as much as possible, because I'll be home by myself for most of the day. And you can help me and be with me while I try to figure out this mess, because it's a disaster. So bad. So just a lot of putting away, a lot of organizing the kids' rooms. We got the beds up, and then the kids wanted to open the boxes because their toys are in there. So their rooms are a disaster. So I'm gonna try to tackle that today as well. But I think probably what I'm gonna end up doing is a lot of the kitchen, because the kitchen you just can't function in right now because there's so much stuff everywhere. I just got wiped out yesterday, and I was gonna come back down and work on the kitchen after I got like our bed situated, but my husband was like, you know what, let's just take a break, you're tired. I have like a muscle in my back up through my neck that's like giving me a wicked headache, because it's like tense and knotted, and I can feel it when I turn my head. So yeah, well, I'll show you what it's looking like right now, and then I have to get the kids to school in about an hour. So I'm gonna try to go up and get dressed, work on the kitchen a little bit before I take them, and then come back and try to knock out a lot, because it's just a lot easier obviously when they're not here. So we did have a fatality in our move. My dresser TV stand thing, I got this at Langley when we were stationed there. She repainted it, and it's been through a lot. You can see like there's chip paint all over the front because the kids kind of pull at it because the paint was coming off. But it's supposed to have wheels, and this one broke off. So a new TV stand moved closer up our priority list. But it's not something that's super urgent. This will work, especially because we're wall mounting the TV, so it's not super urgent that we get a new TV stand right now, because we want that one specific one, so it'll be whenever we can get it. But I do need to figure out the Christmas decorations too, because I don't want to put all of the house stuff out and then have to go back through and move everything for Christmas decorations. So I might try to do that at the same time. But my battery is dying, so I'm gonna charge that while I get dressed, and then I will show you guys the progress, where we're at, and then take you along for today. And just a little tip for anybody that moves a lot, or military families, that I have found super helpful. I keep the boxes for anything semi-expensive or that we don't want to replace or that's really fragile. All of our gaming systems, I keep the boxes for those. Our computers, my KitchenAid mixer, my coffee maker, I keep the boxes for all of that, so that when we're getting ready to ship, I box all that up before the packers come, and then it's shipping in its original box, which is way more padded and secure than throwing it in. Like, they don't use bubble wrap or anything, so they would just wrap it in packing paper and then put it in the box, whereas obviously they'd use like a ton of packing paper, but I just feel like this is more secure. Like, the Xbox shipped in its styrofoam, so I feel way more secure about that. Than the high valued items are already put away. You don't have to worry about it. They just get marked on the inventory sheet, and then you're good to go. So, per the usual, the day got away from me. But I thought I would update you guys and kind of show you what I got done. I got a lot done. I don't want to make it sound like I didn't get a lot done, because I got a lot done. But the problem is, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. So, we're gonna call it for today, and see how things go tomorrow. I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I'm not gonna get as much done tomorrow. So the movers put stuff in boxes, and then it wasn't labeled correctly. So like, I had a lot of stuff from like my coffee bar that was labeled the living room. So a lot of the boxes got put in the wrong spot because we didn't know what was actually in them. And then we're opening boxes, like my junk drawer stuff. I had like one piece of my junk drawer and then the rest was missing. So I'm creating more mess to clean up the mess. So that's a little frustrating, but it is definitely progress. We got a lot of down here done. We just have to kind of put the couch cushions back together because the kids were down here playing. The TVs need wall mounted. And then there's still boxes. It's just slow going. It's definitely not my norm. Usually I have everything kind of put away and settled within 3 to 4 days, just because if you have anxiety, you'll understand you have that task lingering in the back of your mind. So it just creates anxiety because it's not done yet. So yeah, but we're we're making progress. So the bulk of it will be this weekend. The other hard thing is Alan's at work. So there's stuff that I can get done, and then there's stuff that I can't get done that takes like 2 people, or I can't lift it. And then just having an extra set of hands is nice. So we will get a lot done this weekend. Hopefully the majority of it, and then only have like odds and ends here and there. Sorry, I'm watching for Luna because she's going potty. I have her on the retractable, and then I close the door because it's way too cold. But she loves it. Like, she loves being outside in the cold. I don't know why. I'll do a quick pan here of what we have got done. I can't get the kids' rooms because they're sleeping. But I will do like a quick look over of everything that we did get done, so you can kind of see the before and after. The other problem is too trying to decorate for Christmas at the same time, because I'm finding I don't want to put stuff down on a surface where it goes, because I know I'm gonna have to pick it right back up to get the Christmas decorations out. So, but the other problem is I don't know where all my Christmas totes are. So some of the totes got packed in boxes, I think, and I've only been able to find one. So that's the other thing, is trying to find all of my Christmas stuff so I can get that put out, because I don't know where it is. So this is the downstairs. The kids were playing with the nuggets and the cushions. That's why it's all tore up. But we did get the desks put up. And then we do have to wall mount the TV, and then more of this will be cleaned up. So it's coming along down here. It's just slow going. And then bookshelf. These boxes will have to go. And I didn't realize Alan put the shoe stand out here. This is actually a piece of his desk, but we don't have anywhere to put it because it's too long for the wall over there. So it's just gonna go in here as a shoe stand, which is helpful. So we have somewhere to put shoes. The garage, still a mess. That's gonna be a mess. That's like the last mess to get picked up. So down here kind of looks the same. All of that is like pictures and decor stuff that won't get touched for a while. And then nothing much changed up here. I did get this stuff out from here, which is nice because we can at least get to the couch. Luna. Oh, you guys are seeing the really funny part that I tell all my friends about. She takes those toys with the ropes on the end and like whips herself in the back with it. And I always say that she looks like that guy from Da Vinci Code, who the self-flagellation, he whips himself in the back. That's what she looks like. The kitchen was clean, and then I started purging Rae Dunn, so I had to put everything out to get pictures of it. So this was a much neater mess earlier, but I did get a lot done. And then I started unwrapping stuff like my willow trees, which I can't really put anywhere. But then you can see that whole counter is like Rae Dunn. And then we cleaned up dinner stuff. This counter is almost clean. It's like empty. But I did get all of the like utensils and stuff put away, which is helpful because now we have like our actual cooking utensils, so we know where things are. All of our pots and pans are put away, so that's helpful. It's just little odds and ends that'll get cleaned up as we go. The boxes from over here are gone, except these two, which were the linen closet, so I have to figure out where they're gonna go. So I mean, stuff is getting cleaned up. It's getting there. I got my coffee bar or coffee stand kind of done. I'm not 100% thrilled with this, so I don't know if it'll stay there or if the coffee maker will move. I kind of didn't want to do a coffee bar, but I don't have anywhere else to put the coffee pot, so we'll see about that. And then this area is just a mess. It's just acting as a catch-all right now. So I contemplated putting the coffee pot over here, but I don't know. That's kind of weird because it's like all the way back there past the bathroom in the pantry.